Let's talk about something important. There is what we call rules of accommodation. Stay with me. This is a very common mistake that people make. Either you are the one being accommodated or you are the one trying to accommodate someone. When you accommodate people, you don't tell them feel at home when it's not their home. That is because we are different human beings with different belief systems, with different cultures, with different value, with different lifestyle. And there is this tendency of humans overthrowing your own belief system, your own lifestyle, your own culture, and replacing it with their own values without knowing. That thing is not wickedness, that is just human nature. And that is why in the quest to accommodate people into your space, either being it workspace as an employer, you want to employ someone to come and work with you, or your home space as a house owner, you want to give a helping hand to someone to come stay with you for a while, or as a country or a community, you want to give your space for someone from another country to come and stay in your place for a while. There is something you must protect with all diligence. You must protect yourself. If you lose yourself, automatically you've lost your space. When you're accommodating someone into your space, you must have this at the back of your mind that you are the rightful owner of that space. And on that ground, you must be bold enough to communicate your rules. Let your standard know. And that is because you stating your boundaries is not hostility. Rules are not oppression, and structures are not wickedness. It's just common wisdom. Now this is one thing you must know. True accommodation will tell you that, bro, you are welcome here, but these are my rules. These are my standard. These are how we do things here. When you are done eating and you take your plate to the kitchen, you take the responsibility of washing your plate by yourself. When you want to sleep, you don't sleep on the couch, you go to the bedroom to go and sleep. When you go to the restroom to go and pee, you must ensure that you don't pee on the floor. Use the right place to pee. Now, when you state your rules, it does not make you a wicked person. And if the person cannot abide by your rules, then the person should go and find another space. Now, this is because many persons, in attempt to accommodate people, they lose their voice. If accommodating people is going to make you lose your voice in your own space, then it has gone far. There are countries of the world today that, they had their cultures, they had their norms, they had their belief, and then because they gave a free space, a free hand to people from other countries come into their place to practice their religion, to practice their belief system, to express freedom, they took over their government and imposed their own culture on them. And before you know it, the original culture, the value of the place was lost. When you grant people access to your place, the freedom you have in your place, you don't extend it to someone you welcome in your own home. You give them rules of what to do, boundaries on how they should do things. When you grant them that full freedom you have, that freedom to do anything you want to do because it's your space, when you give them that freedom, a time will come that you will become their slave. You will lose your voice, and at the same time, you will lose your space. Don't make the mistake of giving them that full freedom you have in your own homeland. Don't tell people, feel at home, feel free, and do anything you want to do. No, give them boundaries. When you state your boundaries, it is not wickedness. It is you trying to secure your voice, at the same time secure your space. How do you explain to me that you accommodated someone, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't womanize, and suddenly overnight your house is turned upside down? That is because you give full freedom to that person to express himself. People have different lifestyle, people have different belief system. When you welcome them, tell them your own system, and if they cannot abide by your own rules, then the door is open. And also there are cases of people who seek for accommodation. They tell their friend, bro, please, can I just have like 1 week in your apartment and then I will find my way. 1 week became 1 month. 1 month became 1 year. 1 year became 2 years, 3 years. And there is no official day where this person that has been accommodated call the owner of the house and say, bro, I know you are my guy. or please, I thought maybe within 1 week I could find my way, but things are just not going where the way I expect. Please, can you give me maybe a little more grace? Let me just find my way. They will not communicate. They just feel at home, forgetting that they once told you that they want to stay for just 1 week. Now, this thing is applicable to everyone. Even you yourself, if you have been accommodated in someone's space, be open to work with their rules, their guideline, their structure, their standard. And if you cannot work with their standard, you walk away. When someone accommodates you and you tell them, please, I just want to stay for 1 week, if that 1 week is going to extend to 2 weeks, sit the person down and let them know. Being a house owner, be bold to state your rules. You are an employer of labor, state your rules. Tell your employees how you want things done. If not, they are going to tell you how to do it in their own way. Or being it a country, when people come to your country with their own belief system, don't give them the freedom you have in your own country. If not, it will shock you overnight that they will overthrow you. They will conquer the belief of the land, the structure of the land, the system of the land, and they will impose their own rules. You will literally become a slave in your own land. And that is why you must not make that mistake. In all you do for humanity, guide your space with all diligence. Don't lose your voice, don't lose your space, and don't lose yourself.